Breaking news, my wonderful people. The elections have come and gone, but has left some controversies behind. We see the PDP dragging the All Progressive Congress that they rigged the elections. Meanwhile, the APC are still pointing fingers at the PDP that they are the ones that rigged the elections. Meanwhile, in Delta State, the All Progressive Congress, APC, had had alleged that the People's Democratic Party, is trying to cover up its tracks after rigging the March 18th governorship elections in the state. We all know that the PDP won in Delta State, and the governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party in Delta State is no other person than Sheriff Oborevwori, who won the APC candidate Omo-Agege, leaving him to wallow in shame and in defeat. Now, Mr. Aniagwu has stated that, CEO, this is the reason why Deltans, really rejected Omo-Agege. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The Delta State Commissioner for Information, Mr. Charles Aniagwu, has given insight on why Deltans roundly rejected the governorship bid of the Deputy President of the Senate, Senator Omo-Agege. He said that Deltans were comfortable returning the People's Democratic Party (PDP) governorship candidate Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori because of the antecedents of the party and its candidates over the years. Speaking on the morning show on Arise TV on Sunday, Mr. Aniagwu said that OmoAgege had questionable character as regards his involvement in the Senate Mars saga, adding that Deltans are not ready to elect a man of questionable integrity. He pointed out that Omo-Agege was so desperate to become the governor that he threw caution to the wind by engaging in malicious propaganda against Governor Ifeanyi and the state government, even when he wasn't on the same ballot with him. According to him, the PDP has been winning fair and square in Delta and repeated same feats because the party campaigned vigorously across the 270 wards in the state with visible projects that dot the nooks and crannies of the state. The PDP, who won largely on the account of the three major factors: one, on the performance of the incumbent governor, Governor Ifeanyi, to the street credibility of Sheriff Oborevwori and his touch with the grassroots, and then the desires of Deltans not to have Omo-Agege as the next governor of the state based on his antecedents. I'm sure you can recall what happened in the Senate when the mans was tampered with, so that it is not something that Deltans were looking forward to, so that they are not being mocked for having a governor who rustled mans in the Nigerian Senate. Manis in the Nigerian Senate. One of on the claims of violence in some parts of the state during the governorship election, the Information Commissioner said the elections was largely peaceful, except the APC enclaves where they tried to forcefully have their way against the wishes of the people, particularly in the Orogun where Omo-Agege hails from, and the part of Ethiopia West. You will recall that INEC raised alarm that staff sent to conduct elections in Ethiopia West were held hostage for days by the APC governorship candidate Omo-Agege. Beyond some of these schemes, the election in Delta State passed the credibility test in terms of the fact that people were allowed to vote freely. And so what the APC are claiming tells a lot more on the propaganda rather than the facts on ground. My wonderful people, this is really happening. So Mr. Aniagwu has given reasons why the people of Deltans have chosen Sheriff Oborevwori, while they chose Sheriff Oborevwori as their governor instead of Omo-Agege as the governor of Delta State, being that Okowa's administration has brought a lot of goodwill to the people. The people have really benefited from Okowa's projects and programs, and they have stated on Omo-Agege's part, he has done little or nothing in the state. He hasn't done any projects. He hasn't done anything to benefit the people of Deltans. So that is why the people of Deltans rejected him. And they also stated that CEO Omo-Agege is not fit to be the governor of Delta State, being that the people of Delta are not ready to elect a man of questionable character. We can recall that the All Progressive Congress APC in Delta had raised alarm that the PDP, were trying to cover up its tracks after rigging the Delta State polls. All these are coming up as a result of them. They failed woefully in Delta. The PDP came first, while the APC came second, and the Labour Party came third, and other parties, followed suit. Meanwhile, Mr. Aniagwu said, come on, this is ridiculous that the APC will come out and say, oh, they rigged the elections. Meanwhile, it is crystal clear that the elections were not rigged. So, my wonderful people, all these are reasons coming from Mr. Aniagwu on why the people of Delta didn't vote for Omo-Agege. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section down below. Thank you. Bye for now.